now we get to see what happens when we choose to stay and rule over Bordeaux. See if it's a better ending. Oh. Oops. Oh, I missed my turn. Because the other ending is not good for Lincoln. So... he has to just be on the run, and he's just depressed. Staying here, at least he has a family to rule with. He loses Father James, but he'll still have a family, in quotes, of people, so long as he continues to rule the way I think he would rule, which is out of respect and equality, then everything's fine. But I have a feeling that because it's a Mafia game, that it's going to be another bad ending. Where, what is happening to your car? Where they just make Lincoln a complete a-hole so that they can't glorify him ruling a Mafia empire. We'll see. It'll be like the ending of Cyberpunk. Well, the ending I got to Cyberpunk. Where they made my character a POS for no reason at all. Can I move where I rule from? Like, why do I gotta be ruling from the bayou? I have Sammy's bar. And as long as it's just me, Bert, Cassandra, and Vito, and I treat them with respect. Because Vito doesn't want to rule. Cassandra just wants black people to be happy. Which leaves Burke, which, if he's gonna die in 6 months, now that I'm the ruler, which means Nikki takes over, and Nikki doesn't really want to take over. None of them have a reason to want to kill me. So the only people would be the Dixie Mafia, which are slowly dying off. But my people would be able to handle this. But there have been numerous cutscenes where they just make Lincoln an idiot. Even though he has military special ops training. Every time I come here, there's a random car here. It belongs to none of my people. Wow, you guys really aged up. Except for Vito. Vito's still going old school. You two both got sports cars since I last saw you. Okay, guys.
Sal and Georgie are gone. And after all the shit we've been through, we run this city.
So we finally gonna get our chance to make things right in this town. Bring a balance to things. Wasn't certain we'd ever actually get here.
Now, that's the kind of news you never get tired of hearing.
After all the bullshit, it's almost impossible for me to wrap my brain around the fact that we actually did it. You're a fucking saint, Lincoln. And I'm honored to know you.
Even after that, there's a third ending. I can rule alone or rule together. I'm gonna rule together, obviously. Why would I not?
We're not here because of what I did, or because of what any of y'all did. We're here because we stood together. And as long as we stay strong, ain't no one ever gonna fuck with us.
After he killed Sal Marcano, Lincoln Clay took over. But he wasn't content just to run the city. He expanded out across the South into Florida and even the Carolinas. There's so much money coming in, and he's been smart with it. He spreads it around, makes sure the right people get paid and stay paid. The city's favorite son, Yeah. Rebuilding the Hollow, buying up Frisco Field, reopening the theme park, all that money and goodwill. He thinks it's made him untouchable, but no one is untouchable. He might have plastered his name across a few schools and hospitals, made donations to a charity here and there, but nothing absolves him of his crimes. That's why I agreed to do this documentary. I want to shine a light on the real Lincoln Clay.
Lincoln gave in to everything. Drugs, booze, prostitutes, you name it. If he made $1, he was involved. Seeing him on the news, strutting around. Sometimes I think he should have died over at Sammy's with all the rest of them. There'd be kind of a peace in that. Turn it off! Nothing else to say about any of this.
That ending wasn't that bad. So he chose to use his money to help people. I mean, yes, he's still promoting drugs, prostitution, and all all those other things. But he's benefiting schools. He's using his money for the community and rebuilding the community, whereas none of the other mafia bosses did that. That's a better ending, okay? That's my canonical ending for him. It's because him leaving, when he left, all that happened was he had to run away because he didn't have anything. He couldn't stay in one place. So now he's doing something with his life, and that's what a lot of vets crave. They need to be doing something with their lives after they leave the war, but people just ignore them, and then they they either die off or have mental issues. So this is a better ending, because the other ending is just him doing nothing. And I know the next ending is obviously the worst ending. I can't skip through this, so I guess it's just gonna have to play out again.